Hello, everyone. Welcome to another of our meetings of the Black Sessions. Today, we're discussing season 3, episode 4. San Junipero, I think is the way they call it. So this is like the happy episode. This is like a happy, loving. I think for me, it was quite different. Deep, anyway. Doesn't mean that it's not deep, but for me, it was a different experience. I wasn't expecting something like this. Personally, I didn't like it that much. I know everybody loves it, but for me, it was just like, meow. But I did find a lot of highlights in it. I really loved the acting and the filming. I think it was very well done. But when it comes to the story, I don't know. I would like to hear your opinions first. So we have someone that actually loved it and that commented on that. So I would like to start by you, Hernan. I would like to hear no, you don't want to start? I would like to hear your opinions first on the episode.
I would prefer not to start this one.
Because you love it.
Because I don't want to cause the effect that I caused in another session.
You love it too much. You love it too much. Okay, so let's try with someone else. Karen, how about you? What are your thoughts and reflection? Oh, not here. yeah, go ahead.
I like this episode. I think that Alicia don't like because it's not black.
Yes, it's too happy for me. It's too happy.
But
I don't
it's a very happy episode. And it's deeper too because you can see subjects like homosexuality and for example the difficult the blonde girl. I don't remember her name, but
I think she was like red hair. The co-protagonist.
Yeah, maybe.
Turkey?
But she had a very difficult teenager age.
Yeah.
Because her parents don't accept her sexuality option, and I think that is sad. It's sad because for that reason she has the accident, and when she go to the San Junipero, she feels so free.
Yes.
And I think it's very nice.
Yes, and she was able to actually be free in San Junipero. She was able to experience her sexuality and walking too at the same time. Like it was San Junipero. I don't know. We'll go there later. So you liked it. You enjoyed it.
Yes.
Did it touch you like emotionally?
No. Not really, because I don't feel in that way in my life.
Yeah,
but
me neither.
I know people that maybe their life is kind of similar, and I think it's okay. It's a great episode.
Or maybe if you lost someone that is really, really close to you recently, maybe the idea of having a place like San Junipero would be more touching.
No.
No.
For now,
no, not you. No, not you. Someone. Someone.
Yes,
someone else.
Maybe me. I'm a little afraid to die today, and I think that is a really good way to thinking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Karen. Veronica, how about you? Did you like the episode? How did you feel about it? Microphone.
There. I don't like so much the episode. It was boring. But I like the idea, the final idea, to save your mind when your body is dead. I like this. I would like to enjoy this technology when I die.
Yes, it's a little bit like that episode when they put your mind in this like the Christmas episode, White Christmas, but in a good way, in a good use of the same technology.
It's kind of similar to Matrix.
It's the Matrix. It's kind of similar to Abre los Ojos or Vanilla Sky too. I don't know if you guys seen it, but it's pretty much the same idea.
It's my favorite movie.
One of my favorites too. So I was like, I like Vanilla Sky better. I like Vanilla Sky better. But yeah, it's those ideas of living in a virtual reality. So this is nothing new, but I mean, in terms of creative ways, it's maybe nothing new, but I think it's very new and very special for Black Mirror, which is a show that normally doesn't go in these ways or doesn't show us these types of stories. I was always waiting for the bad things to happen. I was like, that's gonna be the bad guy here. Oh no. So the Greg will be the bad guy here. No. So the dead husband will be no, there was no bad guy here. So yeah. Let's try someone else. Jorge. Before I'm gonna get to you at last, Hernan. Yeah, Jorge, how about you? How do you feel with the episode?
Well, good night, hello to everyone.
Hello.
I think this was yes, it was a good episode, but only to people with a more romantic view of the development of when we are expecting something of classic Black Mirror. In this case, we see like a regular drama, the classic topics, or I don't know, the problems of being gay in a Christian family, but in a futuristic way. Well, I like the music of the episode. I like the transition between decades. I like in the beginning this character who only plays video games in the 80s mood, and it's some kind of, I don't know, I like to think, because in the end I understand and what is San Junipero, and maybe this guy, it's a old guy who really loves video games and spend his eternity
playing video games.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think the main drama of Kelly maybe was the center of the episode, but sumando, restando, ¿cómo se podría decir?
All in all.
Plus.
All in all.
All in what?
All in all.
All in all.
All in all.
Okay. Yes, but for an hour maybe it's a little bit too long, but it's a soft episode. It's okay to see with your mom. I don't know. I like this. I approve.
Yes. Yeah, I think it's like a family episode. It's one of those that you can actually I would like to watch it. No, it's not. I also have like maybe some dark theories about this San Junipero. I didn't want to go there, but since you are moving your face, maybe I would. So yeah, highlighting your opinion, Jorge, I think I agree with you on two things. I really liked the sci-fi of this episode, like moving from decades. At the beginning, I was like, I wasn't understanding that. I mean, I didn't understand that they could move, or that this was, I don't know about you guys, but it took me a while to realize that it was a virtual reality and that they were not in the 80s. I was like, where are they going to put technology in the 80s? And then it all made sense. And the music was awesome too. I really enjoyed the music of this episode, and each song was matching the scene and was matching the moment. Each song had something to do with what was happening. For example, when Yorkie is getting ready to see Kelly again, and she is trying on different outfits, we hear Girlfriend in a Coma by the Smiths, and she was in a coma, like somehow in a coma. And then heaven is a place on earth. San Junipero was like heaven. I just can't get you out of my head, when she was already obsessed with Kelly. Maybe I feel like this episode needed a little bit of more depth on it. Like maybe the resolution was too quick. We'll see. Kathy, what about you?
Yeah, I saw this episode today and I had a lot of work. I can't understand all the chapter, all the episode, because I watched in English only one time. But I think that San Junipero, it's a virtual reality, yes, and you can choose enter that, o sea, practice or be part of them. And this woman, or Kelly participate one time a week, and
yeah, I think so. I'm not sure if it was once a week or, but she was.
Yes, because and I like this chapter, yes, and I want to see again with subtitles in Spanish or I don't know, but the issues about the homosexuality, something like that, yes. I like because it's show very normal in this episode, a part of the life of Yorkie, because she had a problem with her family, but in general the situation between
everybody was okay.
Women, exactly, yes. And I feel even I can understand all the chapter. One part I feel pain in the situation with Kelly. No, Yorkie is tired.
Did you feel sad or pain?
Yes, como no, pena.
I know. Pain is dolor, but physical pain.
No, sí.
So sadness.
Pena, sadness. Yes, when she was dying and she cried, or she had a tear. But in general, I think that I can understand, or I can explain in Spanish about my thesis about this chapter, because I can understand it all.
You couldn't understand the main idea of it?
I have an idea, but it's I don't know. I don't.
Kathy, please tell your idea.
Yeah,
please share with us your idea.
He was. I think we all want to hear what you thought of it.
Porque no lo entendí entero.
Yeah, but what you got from it? Maybe we can.
For example, today I live my life with Pablo, for example, but there is one enterprise that had a virtual reality, and if I want, I pay for practice in another life, in virtual reality. Okay.
Yeah.
I participate.
Yes.
Yeah, and I participate one times a week.
I don't know if it's once a week, but you can go there. I think that I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if they mention any restrictions for time when it comes to visits.
I hear. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they said that they do have some time restrictions.
Yeah.
In fact, they say that Kelly has like just a few hours to connect. I'm not sure if it was once a week or not.
Yeah,
but they have limited time, which is real chronologically as real time. So
yeah. So each minute on Earth is the same minute on San Junipero.
Yeah, so it's different from other chapters.
In all the guys say to Kelly the last week, or I met the last week, and in the chapter all the time era 1 week ago or 1 week later.
Yeah, last week. It was always last week. You're right.
And I think you can choose each time what age do you want to travel in.
Yeah.
At 12.
You can move from decades.
But only once
an hour.
I forgot how to say that in English, but only once, no, only every time that you're connecting, you can choose. You cannot change in the same.
You cannot change inside each trip, but you can take a trip to each decade every time you enter this matrix. Or it was like matrix
but,
at the end.
But Kelly lives, como dejaba, ¿cómo era dejar? Lives? Kelly leaves this virtual reality at 12.
It always ends at 12.
Exactly, yes. In the end, I think that Kelly go out or lives alone to Yorkie, and she prefer die with her husband and
she said that she wanted that, but at the end she took the other way. She went to Saint Juniper.
But the in the episode show la tumba.
Yeah, no, like you died. Your physical body died.
Just a little pause, Alicia. Are you sure that she decided?
I had the same question.
Because
she decided, or was she forced to go there?
Or maybe she wasn't here.
She wasn't.
Okay,
what?
but sorry, Kathy.
Yeah. No, but in the end, I feel very confused because Kelly says that bueno, she died, and the other part, the episode shows both together. Yes. And maybe it's only the life for the
Yorkie.
part of you.
Exactly. Yorkie decided to put it there. Good point. I thought that too, but I said I'm overthinking. Yeah, but
I watch again in Spanish or in English more como descansadita de mente.
Yeah, you need to watch it again. Yes, this time more. Yeah,
in the week.
Time in the week you can watch it again and reflect about it. You can make the reflection in English. It can help you anyways. Making this, you can do the same thing we do here on your own. I always do it, and it's always useful, guys. So good. Thank you, Kathy. Pamela, Inigo Miranda, with the cat. How about you? Did you like the episode?
Paola.
Paola. It was like similar, but it says Inigo Miranda. It's kind of difficult to remember. Paola, sorry.
Okay. Really, I did don't like very much this chapter because I feel are a little soft. But in the beginning of chapter, I thought it was about homosexuality. But but after I think it's about euthanasia.
Yes.
Or maybe they show a society where you can decide when you want to die. No sé si lo dije bien.
Yes, when you want to die.
And how the technology maybe can help to live when you not have a real life.
Yes. Second life, it would be maybe.
A second opportunity for life.
A second chance. Feels like a second chance. Feels. But it's Black Mirror, and here we're going to. Are you guys chatting on privately that because you both are laughing and not sharing your thoughts with the rest of us? So yeah, Hernan, I also...
No. You say that I will go last. So first we have to hear your opinion on this. Why didn't you like this?
I am the teacher here. Who cares about my opinion? No. So so no, yeah.
I care about your opinion, Alicia.
Thank you.
We always agree about this disgusting analysis on this.
Yeah, no. I'm kidding, of course. So yeah, I didn't like the episode, but when I wanted to see it in a deeper way, I liked it because I also saw a dark ideas, maybe like, what if this is, I thought the same. What if this is, especially at the end, when they show you the Tucker Center, it looks like an industry of not good people, like it's never good people. And maybe they were doing, I don't know, making energy with it, I don't know, making profit of it. Probably there has to be dark sides of this. So I think that the idea of having a virtual reality could be useful for a lot of people. I was reading that the director of the episode, the writer, Charlie Brooker, was based, when he wrote this, he was thinking of the therapy is now used with people with Alzheimer, where they it's like nostalgia therapy, I think is the name, when they put music or give you whatever that can, like, trying to activate old memories, because in Alzheimer I think you go like back, like you start forgetting the most recent events and then start forgetting the older ones. So they were trying to work with what's left of the memory. So I think in that way this could be a lovely story, but I think there are a few things I was thinking about. For example, when she asks about the pain, if she was able to feel pain, if you are connected just in your brain, you shouldn't be able to feel pain. And also, like, if Kelly gave the whole speech that she wanted to die, that it was her dream or her will to go with her family, but she went to this reality anyway. So was she taken there, like you have to go there when you die? Or maybe it was just Yorkie adding whatever she wanted to this reality? Because in one part, when Kelly breaks the mirror, which is basically Black Mirror, the Black Mirror classic portrait you see every time they start the show, when she breaks the mirror, she doesn't break her hand, and then she looks back in the mirror and it's back, like it never break. So I don't know, maybe you can you can alter this reality on your like as you wish, or maybe it's given by someone else. For example, when Kelly had the accident, Yorkie was back with her in a second. So can you teletransport in Jupiter? Is this really happening? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I would like to hear your opinion before, because I didn't enjoy the episode itself, but I think we can have some deeper thoughts about it or overthink about it, maybe. I don't know. Hernan, what about you?
You loved it. So many thoughts, so many feelings that I'm not sure where to start. But I will say again that it's my favorite episode by far in this whole series.
More than White Christmas, more than National
Anthem, more than
all of them.
Every single episode. You can choose anyone, and I think that's better. It's so amazing, so mind-blowing, it's so really freaking mind-blowing, shocking, and at the same time it's so profound. But well, I will start with the ending.
Yeah,
I don't think it's a happy ending at all.
Elaborate, please.
I thought it would be like that, but I think this episode it's like a huge cake with so many layers, and every time you go deeper it gets even more interesting. So I would really like to know what Kat is going to analyze after she watched it again in a few
be
days.
Honest, I only watched it once.
I think
in my case, once.
I think I will watch it again too, because I'm not sure. I was so amazed, and I know I'm biased because I'm so sensitive these last few weeks because I'm going right now.
When are you leaving?
When are you?
They gave me an early admission in one university.
And when
of
are
the
you
four that
leaving?
I've been accepted, so I'm going in a little bit more than a month. So I've been saying,
congratulations. Where are you studying?
but let's talk about the episode, and then we stop recording, and I can talk about it. Don't worry.
Yeah,
it's okay.
sorry. Don't change the topic then. Don't change the topic then. Let's get to your question.
But well, I've been feeling so sensitive about so many things, and I've been saying goodbye to so many important people to me, and I've been rethinking and realizing some stuff related to so many things about friendship, about love, about relationships, about life, about structural changes in your life and important decisions. And well, so I think I'm biased. Nevertheless, I still think that this is the best Black Mirror episode that I ever seen.
Why?
But I will start going deeper and deeper between layers.
I love to.
Because
we all love.
In the first place, I think, yes, it's kind of a cheesy, cliche, romantic story that is kind of superficial, kind of nice, kind of beautiful, but not as good as other episodes. And I can talk about some other stuff, but I will start with the ending first because I think it's the second superficial layer. Even considering that it's not the most important part for which I like this episode. But the ending, it's beautiful. I still don't know how to say that in English, but it's la guinda de la torta. Because
it's the top of the top of the cake, I think is they call it. Top of
the cake?
No, okay. I think it's top of the cake.
But they use a similar expression.
I think I'm going to Google it. Well, but please continue.
But well, I think the ending was
top of the hip, I think.
Okay, the top of the hip, la guinda de la torta. But I like the ending because, and I need to open this question to everyone, because why do you think, really, why do you think that there was a soul inside this chip? We've been watching so many episodes discussing.
I don't think that there is a soul inside the chip.
Yeah, of course, but understand what I'm trying to say first, and then we can discuss if there is a soul or if there are no souls.
Are there souls? Do we believe in souls?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. But you get it. Well, I will reframe it. Why do you think that there is a mind there?
Yeah.
We've been watching so many episodes discussing that there are no mind, souls, whatever, persons in a copy, in a SD card, in a pen drive or something like that, in a storage device. And now, because this is so romantic, so relieving, so soft, they convinced us for the first time that technology is real and persons are like robots, but they are not.
No.
Because they were only putting two different chips in a huge computer for eternity.
Yeah.
But we've been discussing so many weeks. For instance, the Christmas special, or maybe when I named this other series, Altered Carbon and stuff like that, that a person, a human, is different from a robot, and a person, a human, is different from a technological device. So why do you think in only this teeny tiny little X you can put your mind, but not when you're talking about the other devices, when this guy in the Christmas special was torturing someone?
Yeah.
So again, I think it's kind of confusing intentionally. It's not, and I saw Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think there is a person there. So it's kind of funny and kind of interesting to look it with Black Mirror glasses, you know? Looking this whole story with Black Mirror glasses, it's so sad. It's so hopelessness in the most single expression, because there are no minds, there are no persons, there are no souls. They are only chips thinking that they are persons living in eternity. And there are so many people in a society thinking that they will live forever, but they just die when they die. And they never have the opportunity to live in San Junipero after that.
I was thinking,
and they will never feel this technological heaven that they were buying. Not only monetary, they are buying the illusion of having eternity, but they die and that's it, and they never realize. And there are only chips that are stored in a computer that think that are persons interacting with each other. And there is one single phrase that it's quite interesting. This guy at the beginning of the episode, when that talks with Kelly, that was so amazed with Kelly and he really wanted to keep dating her, told her, I really want to be with you. They all are just dead people. You are real. I want to be with you. And yes, they are all dead. They're just fake minds, fake souls, fake persons. In a way, you can go even deeper with that. You can think when Kelly was talking with Yorkie after she died, you can think, and I really question myself this when I watched this part. When Yorkie told her, but you can die and we can live forever here. I thought, is the company behind this convincing her to die because it's cheaper, it's more efficient, because they are just putting chips in a store and promising people that they are
get rid of the body, get rid of the
of course. Why do we have to spend more time in this person that is going to die in a few months? Let's convince her.
I like
to suicide her. So yeah, I like it too. So it's so interesting. I was really feeling really paranoid, but at the same time I was thinking, but this has so many layers. Maybe this is so intentional. This is so Black Mirror-ish that they are trying to give different people different interpretations of this episode. So it was so insane. It was so mind-blowing.
I'm starting. I just wanted to. I got this idea.
Oh, please. And we can change the question because I have like 4 more layers. So don't worry.
We can. To be honest, I watched the episode quite quickly. I watched half of it yesterday and the other half today. So I couldn't make the deep analysis I wanted. So I am doing it now in real life analysis. So I was thinking that this could be his way of telling us, like, I think the only way we actually have as individuals, as people now, are our ideas of the unknown, of whatever it's after, whatever it's behind this life or whatever it's in afterlife. You can have the religious idea that you go to heaven. Some other people like the idea that you transform, that you reincarnate, whatever. It's one of the few things that you can actually choose. What's your idea? Because there are no wrong or right answers about that. So this could be business and technology taking over our last resource of individual like uniqueness, and taking advantage of it, getting rid of people, making a business out of it. I guess they were doing some energy, something in the talker, or maybe doing algorithms with information we give them, whatever. So they would be selling us this idea of eternity, like taking away our own ideas of whatever comes after life and making profit of it, which is Black Mirror. Which is a really, really nice, disgusting idea. I'm disgusted once again. Thank you.
You can compare this with religion, you know? And I don't want to judge anyone, but what if there is no God, there is no heaven, there is no paradise, and what if we are in 3000 and there are no so many religions, right, like nowadays, but the technology and the society find a way to redefine a new religion, but an unmasked religion called these little eggs that take you to San Junipero.
Yes.
So
we see
what if this is just another religion, just in the case that there is no God? I mean, I don't want to discuss that, and I respect every belief of everyone. Don't worry, it's okay.
Yeah, nobody knows about that.
Let's not discuss.
Like I'm saying yeah, it's an open topic. Yeah.
But what if that is just another business, and kind of with the same logic that a religion could have? So they are promising something that could be not possible, but in this specific case, I'm not talking about religion. In this specific case, you can be 100% sure that it's not true.
Yeah, because you are dead.
A mind-blowing question, because maybe you cannot be sure if there is a God or not, but you can be sure that this isn't a way of passing eternity, you know? So it's so mind-blowing because it is so well written, so amazingly written, that you know that most of the people will think that it was just a cliche story.
Yeah.
But they put some little images, little phrases to open the question. So that's why I'm thinking when you said Yorkie created a Kelly, but there are no Yorkies maybe.
I had a
question. And maybe that. I can go even just one more step. And maybe this Kelly didn't decided to go there, and that was just a storage, and they didn't put this chip when she died, and they just stored her egg, and they were going to interact anyway because they were just chips.
The same matrix.
On the same storage, and that's it. But yeah, sorry, I can go deeper.
I
would like to.
Please, no. I have two questions because in the episode I listened that Kaylee says about that she lives for 49 years with his husband.
Yes.
So I think that this situation or this play or whatever is great about the woman, but the old woman, no younger.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think this place was only for old
young people, but they were going to die soon.
Claro. Okay. Sorry, yeah.
They have terminal disease.
Dying people.
And
terminal
people. In another situation where this woman stay in the roof.
Yeah.
Yorkie asked to Kaylee how many people in there
are dead. Yeah.
Are dead.
Because you can, as it happened with both protagonists, you can die, and if you die, you can choose to go to San Junipero to live eternity on an 80s party. But yeah, so I think I would like to hear the opinions of the rest of the people here on Hernan's idea, which I agree with now. Like, it changed my mind. Yes.
Sorry, and I don't like this part of the episode because all the people lives another lives. It's como like false life, and you can change or you have an opportunity for live your life in the real life, and all these people. No, but for example, Kelly, he was married, and Yorkie.
But Kelly was a widower. like she lost her husband. They were married, but he died.
And
His daughter died. Her daughter died too. Her husband and daughter died. That's why she wanted to go to hell or whatever was afterlife. She wanted to meet her family.
It's the case of York.
Why your first choice is hell?
Heaven. I just wanted to, I thought no one would notice. Sorry, I thought, but yeah, I just wanted to make it more, I don't know. We have options. We don't know if there's a heaven out there. I think that, I don't know, Gabby, do you believe there's a heaven after life?
No.
No, but maybe. No, you don't. So what do you think?
I believe in God.
Yeah.
God. Yes, but I think that all the people can believe in something.
Yeah.
The problem is when one people believe in nothing. This is the problem.
So you think interesting. So you think it's you have to believe in something, and if you don't believe in anything, it's bad.
Yes, because when you feel so bad, you can aferrarse to something.
You can hold on to something. Yeah, that's natural instinct.
Yes, but I think that when I die.
We just die.
Yeah.
Paola, what do you think? Do you think there is something after this life, or that we just die? Why? What is it? Sorry, Hernan, what is it? Why is it wrong with asking people, what do you believe in?
There is nothing wrong with that.
Thank you. Paola.
No, me too. I have some question about this topic.
But you didn't answer my question before.
I think about that really it's possible to live without a body, and if you are still be you
yes.
only with the mind. It's what happened with the materiality or with the perception, and because the perception it's corporally, it's about the body, and in this virtual environment is just
a chip.
Eso, it's a virtual environment, not a real environment.
Yeah.
And
no real kisses, no real sex.
And what happened? I think it's interesting think about how the virtual environment ¿cómo digo? ¿Te permite?
Allows you?
Allow us no sé decir esto.
Está súper bien.
You're good, perfect.
Allows prove how be this moment before you really experiment. For example, in this chapter, the guards first visit the San Junipero, like a tourist, and after you can decide stay in a permanent way.
You become a full-time. That's what they use. Full-timer.
And maybe this ¿cómo se dice? Como tiempo de prueba. You can
like a trial version.
A trial time. allows I don't know what you say. What you say, perder el miedo?
You lose fear.
What?
You lose fear. Lose fear.
You can lose fear to death, but it's not real death. And maybe if the system fail, you really need no sé cómo decir enfrentar.
Face
To
you can say confront too.
Confront. Yes.
It's just not real transcending.
Yes,
just no sé, un calmante.
Yes, it's like a placebo. Yeah, or something like giving you, yeah, this is eternity. Yes, drink your eternity. And I agree with you. I really like the idea. It's like they giving you a trial version when you go there. When you go, you try it first. You see if you like it. If you feel comfortable, you get the good side of it. Maybe there's a dark side of it that we never saw, because we never saw what's like being a full-time. I mean, we saw a little bit of jerky, but it was just a little bit. Maybe after a while, you realize that you're trapped in a fake reality for the rest of your life, which is no life, because your life actually ended before. So you are trapped in a software. And we've discussed that idea, Paola, before, that is not real. Like, it does not, whatever we can extract from your mind now is not who you are, because there are many, 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 many variables who make you the person you are, and we cannot predict you. We can maybe create algorithms based on what you do most of the time or normally, but we never know what your decision is going to be in real life. So living this life in just algorithms version of predictions of what you were or what you did doesn't make you, because it's like, I think that's the idea of what's the soul in whatever perspective you want to see it, in a religious way or in a more literal
bioethical
way. Yes, I love that. I love the concept. In a more bioethical, it's what makes you unique, what makes you you. So we cannot create that yet. I think that's basically what differentiates us from whatever we think God is. We cannot create uniqueness as God or whatever life, nature can create. Jorge, finally, I would like to go with you, but you haven't talked that much. So I would like to hear you. What do you think of Hernan's ideas? You were saying that this is part of the same universe. I agree. We see the same eggs in other episodes. In the previous episode, when they were showing the news, they were showing other episodes.
I don't say that it's part of the same universe. I think it's part of the same dilemmas.
Yeah.
Because they didn't make us to be sure whether it's a real man, whether it's a cheat,
but you know,
whether Kelly chose to be there,
but we see the same ex of the other episode, White Christmas, is the same ex. And
I'm not sure.
I noticed in the previous episode when in Shut Up and Dance, when they are showing everybody like the news where you see the judge that was racist and the pedophiles in the news, in the little squares of other news, it was other episodes of Black Mirror. It was Waldo. There was
there are so much
company. So yeah, they're trying to maybe create somehow.
But at the same time, when we saw this episode of, I don't remember the name, but this backpacker that find this cruel video game company and stuff, they put him a black egg or a black nut. I don't remember the name of it.
It was
it's similar, but it's not the same. But it's quite interesting because he lived like 0.2 seconds whole life inside another life.
Yes.
And now we have this chronological reality.
Yes. I see your point. And in White Christmas, it was the same. You could like speed time. So yeah, Jorge, what do you think of all these ideas we're sharing here?
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, sorry, your Wi-Fi connection has.
We're in the same place. Sorry.
Are giving a lot of trouble. So if we start to being lax, please tell me, because
no, you sound perfect.
Okay, so I will try to. I like the passionate how Hernan speaks about argues to this chapter are his favorite, and he makes me think in three.
You were
concepts.
taking notes.
What?
You were taking notes.
Yes.
I'm very proud of you. Yeah,
but
go ahead.
To try to make a coherent sentence.
Yeah.
Well, I like that we are all agree in this is a soft episode, a familiar episode, you say, but Hernan says that it's some little scenes, little moments in the episode could maybe give us some kind of clues
Yeah.
about how maybe it's a conspiracy in the Black Mirror world. I like to say the Black Mirror world in a futuristic world, dystopic world, I don't know, but maybe it's a grand mastermind of big data of information of every human being. Maybe in the final scene, no, it's not the final scene, but when we can see the big bank of data of every person who subscribes to some universe, and maybe trying to make a
comparison.
¿Se fue el internet?
No, we can hear you. We can hear you. Don't worry.
Ya, yo no veo nada, así que voy a seguir hablando pensando que
yes,
estoy sonando.
Let's go on.
Maybe una comparación in between this chapter and another chapter is the technological device to preserve, to keep the memories,
you're back.
You're back.
You're back.
All your Wi-Fi fault. You got to change this year.
I have no problem with my Wi-Fi.
Maybe we have to go back to Claro or Movistar. No?
Yeah. Okay. So finish your idea.
Yes, I need to finish this because it's very difficult. It's a mix between timelines, multiverse, and parallel options. In this world of Black Mirror, when we die, maybe the husband of Kelly, Richard, I remember his name. Yeah. Well, maybe I like to think he has a regular life, and he
chose to die. I guess that's where you were. I still hear him. You don't, but I still hear him downstairs. I can tell you whatever he's saying.
Why don't you tell me that? Tell him that. Change
should he come here?
Room
why don't you come here, Jorge, and finish your idea here? He's coming. So let's wait. Jorge, why don't you come here upstairs and finish the idea with me? Or maybe not. So yeah. While we wait for him, I would like to ask Veronica, how far do you think we are from something like that? Turn off the microphone. It's the alien. Go. It's the alien. aliens. It's the aliens. Sorry. Now, Veronica, you were saying.
It's San Junipero.
San
Going
Junipero.
back.
It's a mistake in the matrix. Yeah.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
How far do you think we are as a society from something like this to happen, become a reality?
It's a very difficult question because I don't believe that in any moment we can save your memories or things inside your brain. So I don't believe that.
You don't think it's gonna happen?
No.
Okay, this is a great answer.
But I would like.
You would like to? You would like? Oh, that's creepy. Who? Okay, no. Who here thinks that? Maybe you can raise your hand because we're almost on time. So, which of you think that we are? This could happen in the near future? Yeah. Who doesn't? Yeah. Who doesn't? Who would like for something like this to happen in the near future? That's a better question.
I think it will happen, but not in the near future.
Oh yeah. Who? Yeah. Not near. Like near 20 years. Not even.
No, I think it would happen in 100 years.
Good.
Yeah.
So any of us, except from Veronica, does any of you would like for something like this to become a reality? No, just Veronica. You're alone here. Now, Jorge, just finish your thought before we finish the meeting. You were saying?
I am saying.
Closer.
But the main topic for me is trying to make a contribution to Hernan's thoughts and theories of this episode, because I like to think that the director of this episode voluntarily make a regular episode to give us, the audience, some little moments in the episode to make theories like Hernan are doing right now. So how to think that, wow, this is so mind-blowing, so astonishing, I don't know. And like just other episodes on Black Mirror, we know that has a terrible dark atmosphere. It's so much difficult to do this with the teacher. And maybe the director trying to make this episode to give that and to give these little moments. So just to end, I think that in fact I say this in the chat at the beginning of the meeting. Maybe in this episode we can see just one alternative of the Black Mirror whole world to what we want to do with our memory of big data after death. And maybe San Junipero is one of these happy options. And I don't know who says, but in other episode we can say torture methods to the people, to the consciousness, and a lot of things. And maybe it's this happy of a clear episode just to consider these creepy alternatives.
Yeah, I see. I don't know where to look. I see. I think I understand what you're saying in a way that they're showing us, because I think that it's a fact that we are now creating lots and lots of data. Like we are actually creating data right now, and this data will go in the web. So maybe San Junipero could be like a big iCloud, where we storage data and we maybe can experiment algorithms for those who are still living with the minds of those who are in this afterlife. So it's like a storage, maybe, or it's just a different possible reality of what will happen with the data we are creating, because we are becoming more data than person for technology. So yeah, lots of deep reflections here. I thought it would be boring, but because I never took it seriously, but you made it so much fun. Thank you, Hernan, for bringing the overthinking. My brain already
You overthinking, I hate you.
No, I think overthinking in a good way. When you think of something in a deeper way. My brain probably is still suffering from yesterday's experience. So I honestly could not make any reflection out of this. I just finished it and came here. So thank you very much for making the reflections we need for this discussion. Thank all of you guys for sharing your thoughts and ideas, for asking your questions as usual. It's been a great pleasure to have you here. And next week we have this episode, the famous one of Miley Cyrus. So I don't know about it, but we'll see. We'll see how she does, and we'll see if they keep, because they've been doing quite well. Last episode was good. This one is really good too, now that I think about it. And maybe
it's similar. I already watched it, and it's similar, like
spoiler alert.
Intelligent
artificial intelligence.
Artificial intelligence, yeah.
Yeah. And virtual realities. Most of Black Mirror are about things like this. So okay, guys, thank you so much for coming here once more. See you next Thursday, same time, same place. Okay, thank you, everybody. Bye. You can say bye.
Bye.
Bye. Take care. Bye. Oh, ya se fue.